Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to draw a space shuttle. In order to draw one, you'll need a pencil and a piece of paper. So the first step to draw a space shuttle is to draw pretty much a rectangle. Make sure it's really big. With a curved top. The next step is to draw basically another one, but a smaller one inside of it. This will be the orbiter. The next step is to draw basically the cockpit so the astronauts can see out of the spacecraft. So basically a U. And then you can shade that in. The next step is to draw the wings. So you're going to do something like this, and then that. The next step is to also draw another wing, but on the other side. The next step is to erase the lines in the middle of the wing if you drew like me. Okay. The next step is to draw basically the cargo bay. So a rectangle, and then a line through the middle, and then some U's. The next step is to add the boosters. So all you're going to do is just add some U's with lines connecting them at the bottom. Okay, then the next step is to draw lines on the wings, and then a tiny square at all edges. We're going to shade that in. The next step is to draw basically kind of like a wing, but on the back. So it's going to be just a straight line. And with some like that, some circles on it, like that. The next step is to draw the American flag on it. And the NASA symbol. The next step is to add the thrusters on both sides of the orbital tank. So we're going to draw a triangle on each side, and then a square coming out of them. The next step is to draw basically a trapezoid here and here. So the very next step is add line here and a line here. Then what we're going to do is draw these kind of lines here, just to show that it's been kind of separated and built together. The next step, next step is to write its name. So you can create one or use one. So I'm just gonna put Discovery. So you want to try to make it a bit like it's kind of gone, so like this. So you kind of make sure that people who draw it, so anyone who's viewing it, cannot see it because it's on the side of the space shuttle. So you only want to make sure they can see the very top of the letters. The next step is to draw a circle here, and then the lines coming out of it, like that. Then you're going to shade that in, like that. Very next step is to draw like kind of rectangles that you shade in all the way down to connect to this square. Make sure it's not as big as the square because then it'll ruin the full picture of the shuttle. So we're going to do it on the other side. There we go. So these all kind of black stuff you see are the tiles that'll protect the space shuttle when it comes back to the atmosphere of Earth. Very next step is to draw a line coming straight down here to the space shuttle. Then add a few diagonal lines coming out of there like that. So the next step, and the very last step, is to draw the flames coming out. So you want to make tiny flames coming out of the shuttle's boosters. And then really big flames coming out of the side thrusters. So I'm going to do that to the other side. And there we go. We have completed the space shuttle. I hope this has inspired you to draw your own, and hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.